never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my Chiefs Taylor Swift stay red T two pop. We be two Westwood, nose be two. Moving won't leave like tennis that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock, fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. Put the wood wop, get why?
Same tube, I just had to read it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the rah-rah, with the blah-blah. All that like Kel and Kitty. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that.
Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Miles Bridges. And you wonder how they'll do without him. Well, we'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Out to Miller. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Yep, it counts. Heroes got 5 now.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Hart with it. Hero with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Hero, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Very few big men can run the floor as well as Mobley. He makes it look effortless.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hero. Rebound by Williams.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shots good by Miller.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
Here's Hero. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, Ball. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Over Hart. Ball no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Ball. He's got 5.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
That's good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot wherever possible.
Pass to Salon. They set the pick. Outside, Green. Lock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing them out there right now.
Boy, that was quite a move. An ankle breaker for sure. And then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Hero, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Pass to Salon. Charlotte moving it around. Stolen by Allen. To the inside. A nice shot by Mobley.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
To the paint. Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Shots good by Hero.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. And here's Miller outside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailing. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hart. Over Green. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Vanderbilt misses. Green taking his time here. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hornets lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back. 19. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And Green gets it to go.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
I see him. Hey, yo, right here.
Richardson outside. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Hart, wide open, he fires. And it's off from 3-point range. Miller, that's for 2. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Jang. It's good from about 19 feet. Jang's got his first basket of the night. Hornets leading by 3. Richardson outside. Pass to Miller. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Driving inside. Takes a 3. And again, the Hornets missing. And so Green will bring it up for Cleveland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And Green slams it in.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Miller outside for the 3. The shot, no good.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Charlotte in the lead. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Mobley wide open. No good with the triple. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Pass to Green. Back to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Over Wallace. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Ball. Nice touch on the bank shot. Ball's got 11 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Nurkic. Lets it go with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And the wide-open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. The Hornets trail. Here's Richardson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Jang. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Richardson. Inside. Here's Dort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
He hits both from the stripe. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Pass to Nurkic. And stolen by Jang. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The wide open shot from Strus. And another miss by Cleveland. Ball feeling it out a bit. Screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard him.
Back to Allen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Outside, Hero. Pass to Hunter. Hero, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Salong. Hornets leading by 5. Miller outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
He misses the free throw. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Hero, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets. Here's Hero. And the shot no good, a bit short.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Williams a screen, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Allen. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Ball with the bucket.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Hero from long range. Buries it from three-point range. Heroes got 13 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Salong. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's Hero with the drive.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand. Right
side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Out to Miller. Back to Ball. Puts up a deep three. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Ball from long range. Again, ball missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Hero, no good. Hornets leading by 3. Miller inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Hornets. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Ball. A 3 ball. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Pass to Green. Back to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Thor. Hornets leading by 5. Charlotte moving it around. Now here's Ball. Covered by Mobley. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 24 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Green. Puts up a deep 3. Green with the rebound. Here's Hunter. And the layup's good off the glass. Hunter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Screen by Nurkic. This one for 3. The shot, no good. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come.
It's the 4th.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Merrill. Pass to Tyson. Back to Merrill. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Chang with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's Sam Merrill with the foul. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 1.
Miller surveying the floor. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Outside, Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Richardson attacking. Miller with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot no good. Tyson. Charlotte leading by 4. In the corner, it's Richardson. There's the triple. The Cavaliers pull it in. Green left side. Ball's knocked loose. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. You know, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Right?
Thank you, David. There's Green with the three. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Hero. The big dunk at the end of the break. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Miller. Kicks it out to Richardson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Ball. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Goes up.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Outside, Ball. To stop the run. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Pops in the layup for 2. Allen's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Miller on the wing. Ball with a wide open look. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Ball's got 29 in the game.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Here's Mobley. The shot from the low post is good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
They get it back. Outside ball. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Hornets trail by 5. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. .129 left to play here in the fourth. Miller, that's for 2. Mobley with the rebound.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Hero, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From deep, Green. Rebound by Williams. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Tipped away. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
It's your one and your Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me that and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto es pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Ay, ay, esto es pa' que. Ay. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que. Esto es pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una loqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, kish, kish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pase a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' que. Pa' que. Es que esto pa' que. Pa' que. Esto pa' que. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se te tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo.
This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill.
And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Pass to Miller.
I got him.
Here's Ball. Clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. And Ball gets it to go.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Nifty move. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Ball way outside. Claxton with a rebound. And Williams has got the ball here for the Nets. Pass to Whitehead. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ball no good. Williams in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Ball right side.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
2 seconds. Number 17, Josh Richardson.
Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Ball's got 6 points.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Outside Johnson. Back to Williams. Pass to Claxton. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Williams. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. And it's Green missing. And it's Brooklyn ball. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Portis down low. And then Portis with the dunk.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Ball with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Williams. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Portis. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Ball outside. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. There's 1:59 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
From deep, Johnson. No good there.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Ball outside. There's a screen. Pass to Salah. Outside for Green. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Johnson with it. Back to Johnson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. .41 seconds left in the first. Out to the right wing. Here's DeLong. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Johnson. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
To the wing, right side. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, Williams. Got it up. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Portis. Over Vanderbilt. Portis' shot is off. Charlotte trailing. And Wallace, here we go. There's a screen by Nurkic. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Back to Wallace. Pass to Miller. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Pulls up on the wing. They get it again. Back to Wallace. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Portis the screen. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Wallace. Still no points. Pass to Miller. Vanderbilt with a screen. Launches it. And Miller good for 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Beal attacking. Up top, Portis. From the arc. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Portis has got 7 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Richardson for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nice move. Melton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The Hornets making a switch here. And Melton drops them both. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Inside. Here's Clowney. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Miller. Back to Wallace. To the paint. Diabate. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
That's good for Miller. Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Portis the screen. 3-pointer. Beal. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Flashing his range, Beal is an absolute bomber from deep.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Beal. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 7.
So sudden on the drive. Beal loves to get one step ahead of the defense.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Miller. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Pass to Thor. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Williams.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Ball. Give him 8. Here's Miller. Claxton with a rebound.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The 3 from Ball. Melo knocking down a 3.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Back to Johnson. The crossover. And he sinks the layup. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Williams with the screen to the inside. Count the basket. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The 3-ball. Claxton with a rebound.
That is a hard-won rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Williams misses.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Claxton. Now Johnson. He has 6. And Johnson is good for 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ball into the lane.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Williams on the wing. Over Green. Williams misses. And so it's Charlotte with it. Ball outside. Pass to Salah. Back to Ball. From downtown, it's hauled in by Portis. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Williams with the screen to the paint. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte trailing. To the right side. And stolen by Claxton. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Screen by Claxton. Oh, he tries a three. Williams grabs the board. Here's Charlotte. Richardson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Ball outside. Ball in the paint.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Left side, Johnson. Here's Portis for three. It's rebounded by Salon. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Richardson. Pass to Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitutions on the board.
Ball outside. 5 on the clock. For the lead. Outside for Green. The three hits the trifecta. Green's got 6. Here's Wilson. Oh, it's blocked by Green. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. Shot, left block. Misses off the left iron. Here's Melton. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
And that's what Nurkic gives you defensively. Good positioning, and he understands the angles.
Ball outside. Takes the three. Oh, LaMelo from the cheap seats. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And it's hammered home by Green.
I like how Nurkic finds his teammates, puts up solid assist numbers for a big man.
Pass to Wilson. Over Green. Wilson, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And that one falls for Ball.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The three. And it's LaMelo Ball with a three. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
There's Ball with a three. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first two quarters.
Ball taking his time here. And Ball throws it down.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Miller. And it's Charlotte with another.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Ball with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Nets trail by 8. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Ball outside. Pass to Nurkic. Lets it fly. Brooklyn with the board.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Outside Johnson. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now. In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability. Miller outside. Going inside. And that one is hammered home. Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. Outside, Williams. Screen by Claxton. Williams misses. Charlotte leading by 6. Green for 3. Claxton with a rebound. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Green missing. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy. Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Williams' shot is good. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
And Ball throws it down.
Pressure's on, but it seems like Ball is not feeling any of it.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
4-3. The kick out to Ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team second.
And here's Charlotte now. 6-point lead. Ball no good. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. Now here's Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Charlotte, Yusuf Nurkic. Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Whitehead. It's off. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation.
Top dog since top ramen now, steak and lobster with a shrimp bed. Put a ribbon on it. Real, never switch that. Came a long way, came a long way, came a long way, came a long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, and it's still that way. For a day, live that way, that way. Came a long way, real long way. Been a long way, real long way. And it's still that way, and it's still that way. Still that way, still that way, still that way.
play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problem solvers. I'm a money harlot, not even all of it. Leave a falling, gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me, I don't party. And my money Scotty, toys drive me. Harley, money, I say, fuck like I want go hit Barney. Look just like Barney, man, I live it, you record it. Daytime, he performance, nighttime, he performance. No, got deported, why she think she important? Hey, old time, you know I ain't getting enough, I like my boy, she 5, son, I'm tired, I'm way too big. I know you weak, baby, don't lie, I know you sleep. Hey, when I get home, I just want you already know I don't. Hey, what you doing with all that? I know you know what I mean. Got plenty and plenty cash, life ain't nothing but a fee. I hope you know that I don't play cards around me. Sit behind this, I dog me. I wasn't too good at math, on God, I run with problem solvers. I'm a money harlot, not even all of it. Leave a falling, gotta go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis, hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me, I don't party. My money Scotty, toys drive me.
Blizzard, am I dreaming?
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack.
Open it up, yeah, my HP, damn, came in out, but I call it Fox. I fell in love with it right now, I'm off somebody tell these hands, get up. I'm just in all black, it's a refit. Every day I get dressed, I be flying, don't even take no pic. Every day I'm with it, and we don't. I told her if she love me, she'll get my name tatted on her.
Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks, richtig fettes Pack, ja die matcht, so ein Rig, Owens Pants, all black. RIP, ich seh, don't forget. Verbrenn mein Sony-Tag, yeah. Mache zu viel Cash. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Meine Chrome hat Rolling Glance. Rick Owens meine Boots. Rick Owens meine West. Ja, sie will ein Autogramm auf ihren Mosi-Tags. Bin in Paris in der Suite. Ich chill im Riss, nicht so viel Tag. Kann nicht schlafen, chase back, ich hol sie schnell. Ja. Stoffmatratzen voll mit Racks. Richtig fettes Pack. Bin kein Nerd, doch hab ne zieh einen ab und
Welcome to the live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up, you know I got a little fella with me, cameraman, man, and ugly fella. And you know, oh yeah, we live now. But what else? You know I walk in working my shoulder. 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 They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James in this thing, man. You know I walk in working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, he be like, ball head, ball head, ball head, ball head. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 Yeah, that cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. The cameraman get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that, man, man, do that, man, get it, get it, get it, get it. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, do that, man. Now do that, man, do that, man, do that, man, game, do that. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 I balance up, I balance up, I balance up, I balance. Yeah, hold up. Check out my shoulder work, I'm doing it till my shoulder hurt. Check out his shoulder work, he doing it till his shoulder hurt. Check out her shoulder work, she doing it till her shoulder hurt. You know I walk in, working my shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Go live for a 2 for 5. Go live for a 2 for 5. Yeah, you'll be a 4 for, you'll be a 4 for, yeah.
Eastside got that, I'm serving it. Ben GT, I'm swerving it. Tell me what's the word, what you heard it. Hood tat on me permanent. Where you from, ain't heard of it. Show me for you owe me, look. We ain't boo. With me, my mood switch. Till my hand hurt. Pull that out and see who legs work. Eastside be the Mecca. Don't ever get it backwards. Eastside like it. Eastside got that. Eastside like it. Eastside. This ain't what you think. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it. Eastside do the most. Eastside like it. Eastside got that, Eastside like Eastside got this ain't what you, this ain't what you, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Eastside on it, hey, do the most. Okay, it's no surprise. Eastside know the vibes. Get down, look me in my eyes. If you make it, I'm gonna do my job. I can whip it, I can drive it. Depending on her mileage, I'm passenger in her rocket. Yeah, beefing over. Oh no, I don't want no problemo. Push me to the limit, I jump out and show you my demo. Eastside like it. Eastside got that. Eastside like it. Eastside, this ain't what you think. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it. Eastside do the most. Eastside like it. Got that. Eastside got that. Eastside like it. Eastside, this ain't what you. This ain't what you. This ain't what you want. Eastside on it, do the most. Eastside do the most.
This ain't that what you looking at, and we done updated the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' want on spitting it proper. In school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bros should've stopped you. It's young one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to the photo, man. Too easy. Y'all gon' snatch a line. I got a different for different places, different seasons. Plan the position, cutting her off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I had on the west coast, think that I abandoned them. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Hit with the presidential on the let's get that little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double R. Film out these in the car.
It's young one and young Weezy, man, it too easy. Different for every season, showing me that and feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gon' be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.